Good morning, friends! Happy Wednesday to all of you. This is your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. Lawmakers in Congress are meeting together to finally reach a deal on President Biden's Build Back Better plan. Vice President Kamala Harris wants Congress to forgive Americans' debt. Friends, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and stay tuned until the end of this video to learn how to enter my $100 Walmart gift card giveaway.
The second area protecting American consumers. Take gas prices. Months ago, I saw oil production wasn't keeping up with the demand as the world started to get moving again, which could drive up prices at the expense of our consumers. That's why I work with international partners to coordinate the release of oil from our oil reserves and theirs. Now, gas prices are coming down, more than 10 cents a gallon nationally. Gas prices in 21 states now are at their historic averages before the pandemic, historic averages. That's good news for Americans hitting the road this week. But beyond energy, we need to make sure that there's a robust competition across industries. Competing is what encourages companies to innovate, encourages them to invest, to build, and offer lower prices. I'm going to be convening my competition council earlier next year, in January, to keep pushing for more bold action because healthy competition is a hallmark of healthy capitalism. Thirdly, I'm working to reduce the largest cost burdening households and budgets. And the biggest weapon, in our arsenal. It's my Build Back Better Act, which will reduce what families have to pay for prescription drugs, for health care, for child care, and so much more. The bill is paid fully paid for. It won't increase the deficit, and nobody making less than $400,000 a year will pay a penny more in federal taxes. Top economic forecasters from Wall Street firms reinforced just this week that failing to act on the Build Back Better plan will mean less economic growth this year. Let me say it again. Not a liberal think tank, Wall Street. Failing to make these investments is going to slow growth, not increase it. Look, if we in fact seize this opportunity, I think we can lower costs for families, get even more people working, and lower price pressures long term. And we're going to keep working on all these fronts because it is so clearly what American families need right now. I'm going to now turn this over. There's much more to say, but maybe I've already said too much. I want to have an interchange with you guys. But now I want to turn it over to Brian Deese to begin this meeting. We'll move with, I may have some questions in fairness.
Great. Thank you, Mr. President. And we will move immediately into the first section of the agenda.
Joe Manchin joined fellow Senate Democrats for a special caucus meeting about next steps for the Build Back Better Act, just 2 days after he said he could not support President Biden's signature legislation. Multiple sources familiar with the call confirmed that Senator Manchin did attend. The meeting, which took place virtually, comes at a precarious moment for President Biden. Joe Manchin's declaration on Sunday, when he stated he could not vote for the House-passed version of the bill, threw its prospects into doubt and left the White House scrambling to salvage the nearly $2 trillion package. According to a Democratic source, who added that the call lasted more than 90 minutes, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said in a meeting, "I know we are all frustrated at this outcome. However, we are not giving up on the Build Back Better plan. Period. We won't stop working on it until we pass a bill." This is very good news for millions of Americans, as President Biden's Build Back Better plan provides great financial assistance to people that are still financially struggling. A source familiar with Joe Manchin's thinking said he mostly listened and let everyone say their piece. Manchin spoke in the beginning, largely reiterating his concerns with the bill. Chuck Schumer then highlighted the stakes of the bill in his remarks, noting that some economists have stated that they will downgrade their growth forecasts if the legislation does not pass. Chuck Schumer said on the call that the Senate would vote on a revised version of the Build Back Better Act and a potential rule change. And that's if Republicans do not drop the filibuster early in the new year. Both of these endeavors hinge in large part on Joe Manchin, the linchpin of the 50-50 Senate. Changing the filibuster rules would allow a vote on sweeping legislation to expand access to the ballot box and safeguard against election subversion. The legislation is a high priority for President Biden, Democratic lawmakers, and progressive advocates. Later, Chuck Schumer also stated, if Senate Republicans continue to misuse the filibuster and prevent the body from considering this bill, the Senate will then consider changes to any rules which prevent us from debating and reaching final conclusion on important legislation. Schumer made it clear this week that the Senate would hold the vote, forcing Joe Manchin and Senator Kyrsten Sinema, who also supports the 60-vote threshold, to make their positions known on the floor. So friends, what are your thoughts on the changes to the filibuster? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Friends, the keyword for this video is festive. If you would like to enter this coming Friday's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like my video, comment below this keyword, and also make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, friends. Vice President Kamala Harris appeared to agree with Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who has argued that Democrats don't have a shot in maintaining control of Congress without doing something about student loans. During an interview on CBS News, Vice President Harris stated, "Well, I think we have to continue to do what we're doing and figure out how we can creatively relieve the pressure that students are feeling because of their student loan debt." CBS News' Margaret Brennan had asked Harris if Democrats needed to make moves on the debt issue before next year's midterms. Kamala Harris said, "It's a real issue. Students across, well, graduates and former students across our country are literally making decisions about whether they can have a family, whether they can buy a home." Harris recalled how she had her own student loans to pay off and had a coupon book that she would use to send in her check every month. Progressives have argued that President Biden can unilaterally write off $50,000 in debt for every student loan borrower, but the president has been reluctant to do so with the strike of a pen. President Biden said he would be comfortable writing off $10,000 of debt per borrower, but last week, Press Secretary Jen Psaki stated that the president wanted Congress to act. When asked if the president planned to make good on his pledge to absolve Americans of their $10,000 of student loan debt, Jen Psaki told reporters, if Congress sends him a bill, he's happy to sign it. They haven't sent him a bill on that yet. Kamala Harris has also said that Education Secretary Miguel Cardona is working on what can be done with student loans. So friends, do you support student debt cancellation? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me here this Wednesday morning. I greatly appreciate all of you. To say thank you, I'm giving away Walmart gift cards every Friday. If you would like to enter the giveaway, please click and like my videos. Comment below the keyword of each video, and also please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, friends, and have a very, very blessed Wednesday.